Folks
damn
slide
thing.
on in that bit. Yes,
They
sir,
coming.
boy.
They coming.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Let's get it.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's what they've been waiting
Yeah,
on, man. You know.
for sure, for
That's what they've
sure. What
been.
the hell you had going on, my boy? Hey, man, I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie. Them 49 on my team, but I got a feeling Ram might spank that shit tonight, man. We
hey,
hurt
bro,
up,
them
not
people
cause
beat.
we ain't good and we fucked up. We hurt up.
That's a fact, bro. And them people knock Buffalo off, bro. Like that shit's scary right there. Them people
Yeah.
knock Buffalo. People knock Buffalo whooped our ass, bro.
But I'm
You
gonna
know what I
tell you
mean?
how Vegas will play it though. They'll be like, shit. Yeah, they just popped Buffalo, so I know they gonna beat San Fran. So everybody will take the rounds, and San Fran fuck around
Yeah,
and
we fuck
pop
around
their ass.
because it's a division game. Because it's a division game, Charlie. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a tight one right here, bro. Niggas don't know how this gonna go for real. With us being back, we know we missing both running backs. You know what I mean? Mason and McCaffrey hurt, bro. So that shit got down. You know what I mean? That shit shake you.
Yo, we in that damn thing. What it
What's
do?
up, Tamika? What's good? What's good? Yeah,
Yeah,
man. The people pile up in
life.
here, man. You know
Mhm. Yeah, boy.
what?
Hey, boy, they
What you
been
what you
waiting
had
on
going
you
on? What
too,
you had
boy.
going on, Cha Cha?
Man, I was in traffic, man. Had to go grab my folk from work and drop them off and that type shit. And hell, I was
For
trying to hurry
real.
up and make. I was trying to hurry up and get here. I've been waiting on this all day, boy. Cause all the way
Wow,
from
right. This shit
VA
came
to
fast.
GA. Yeah.
It came fast. You. Yeah, this jank came fast, man.
Yeah.
Tamika, what's good with you? What's good with you, Tamika? What's good? What's
Yeah, boy.
good,
We in
man?
that damn
Came and
thing.
got down, hang with Charlie for a minute, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, but hey, I been way too cause that VA shit hit different from GA, so you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I'm trying to
that
see
shit a
what's
little
going
different,
on. I'm gonna give him about
a little
5 more
different.
minutes to pop out. You know, oh there it go. It don't start jumping. Okay then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
man.
get it, let's get it,
Yeah.
let's get it. 7 o'clock. I put the word out, man. Come through.
Okay then.
What's up with y'all? Philip, what's good with y'all? What's good?
Yeah. What's up, Stank? Why you in that damn thing? Boy, what going on?
In this
Yeah, but
damn
we in the
thing,
damn
man.
thing. Yeah, I'm
In
gonna
this
have to
damn thing,
relocate.
man.
I can put my phone on the charger. Let me turn my.
Yeah, man. We're gonna kick it, get it, you know what I mean? Get the people, you know.
Yeah, let them know, like, yeah, this shit here, hey, for the young nigga that tuning in, man. Hey, boy, like that boy name say, boy, stay out the way, boy.
That's a
Stay out the
lot,
way.
man. That's the message, bro. You know what I mean? That's the message, man. That's my message. That's gonna be my message for the rest of my life, bro. Like that shit ain't no that jail. That shit coming from our experience, bro. That shit ain't nowhere to be, bro. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
yeah, for real, man. So, boom. We gonna go and jump
Yeah.
straight into it though, man. You know, we gonna
Let's
take
get
it
it.
back
Let's
to the
get it.
beginning, man. My boy, like how old you were when you jumped out the port, man. When you know what I'm saying, you transitioned to, you know what I mean, getting in trouble and shit like that.
Man, I'ma say I jumped off the porch, bro. Like kind of like, I'm gonna say I was all the way off the porch by the time I came to Virginia. Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing crime, hustling, I'm doing all type of stuff like that. But I'm originally my family is originally from Charleston, South Carolina. You know what I mean? Um, I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina, but I was there as just an infant because my pops was in the military. You know what I mean? But we ended up leaving North Carolina, went to Colorado for a minute. All this happened when I'm young, like you know what I mean, barely young to remember type shit. But we went to Colorado, then we went to Germany for a second, then we came back to South Carolina, where my mom's side of the family is from, and that's where I kind of like my from like 6 to 10. You know what I mean? Like I grew up that age. From there, I came to Virginia in 1993. You know what I mean? I came to Virginia in '93, and when I came to Virginia, it was like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, Charlie. Like, I wasn't even in the area, bro. Like, all of Norfolk is crazy. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, you know what I mean? But all of Norfolk is crazy, you know what I mean? But it was like the area I was at kind of like it's surrounded by the craziness. And it's like I chose to find the craziness, you know what I mean? So, like, once I started like discovering new territories and new friends and meeting people at school and stuff like that, man. Kind of like just jumped off the porch, bro, and started doing maniac shit, bro. You know what I mean? Being a
Yeah,
crazy teen, bro.
that what it
You
do.
know what I
What it
mean?
do, Jersey? What's happening, Jersey? But yeah, okay, so
You
boom, you had them been moving around and things like that. Okay. On my channel, I be telling them about the clunk. See, a lot of them don't know what that clunk
with that
is.
door
That when
closed.
that door closed. The first
Yeah,
time you
yeah.
heard the clunk, how old you was and what happened.
Bro, the first time I heard that damn clunk,
Yeah,
man,
that
it's my
damn
word.
clunk.
When that noise right there, bro, that's an unforgettable noise, bro, because like that noise is the indicator of your ass is in here. You know what I mean? And the first time I heard that, bro, like that jump was kind of like when I got arrested. You know what I mean? They took me to like we got a jump like different cities got like different precincts they call POCs. Like that's just like headquarters before the jail for
Yeah.
interrogation and stuff like that. So like I remember when they took me to that jump, bro. You know what I mean? I was 17. I wasn't even 18 yet, bro. They took me to that jump, man. And I remember they put me in a room by myself, man. That man closed that door, man. And that jump was and I heard that
Boom.
jump, man. You can hear that big lock. You can hear that lock catch your ass. That jump got down. You know what I mean? That should have you jumping. You'll be thinking about that in your dreams, bro. But I'll say, bro, I was still 17 when I heard that noise, bro. I was still a young dude, Charlie.
Yeah, fact. Cause I was 17 the first time I heard the clunk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I was drunk because I ain't know what to do. Like I'm in that damn thing. Like what? I'm like, I know I'm finna get out in a few hours, but then when I ain't get
Yeah,
out, then I ain't get out the second day, the third day. I
yeah,
end up my first time in the county jail. I was locked up for like 6 months. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah. So okay, boom. So transitioning from the county jail or whatever, what led up to the
Yeah.
point of doing your first bid in prison? Matter of fact, how many times you went to prison? Just one?
Just one time, bro. I learned my lesson.
Okay.
I learned my lesson off that one time. Yeah, that
Okay,
one
okay,
time, all I
cool.
needed. That one time. But no, I would led up to that, man. Like I just, I don't know, bro. I don't know what it was, man. I don't know why. That was the like the bad part that jumped into me that kind of made me just started getting into the robbing business, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Growing up, kind of like my era of people was drug dealers and robbers, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And like the robbing thing just kind of felt real easy when I did it the first time. And then when I did it the second time, then I did it the third time. And then, you know what I mean? We just like it just became like super easy, like to just roll up on somebody and rob them. You know what I mean? Like just anybody. And a nigga got addicted to it, Charlie, man. I got addicted to doing that shit, man. And like as much as I knew I was doing wrong, because I wasn't one of those young dudes that kind of like was just stuck on stupid. Like I knew what I was doing was wrong. I just didn't know that it would carry that much like time. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah,
I was green. If I knew it carried that much time, like I wouldn't have been doing that shit, bro. But like I just was doing it, bro. Like I was just addicted to it, man. I ruined lives with that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like the devil jumped into me, man, at a young age, man. And he chose that right there for my profession, bro. And I wish I never would have like got into robbing, bro. Like, I should have just stuck to hustling because I would have got lesser time. I would have never done as much time in prison. You know what I mean? If I ever would have got
yeah,
caught doing that, bro. But like when I graduated to that, like that shit was big boy school, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That junk was like, you know what I mean? Like treat a nigga like they treat a nigga like I had a body. You hear me? They got
yeah, yeah,
Judge gave
yeah.
me Peyton Manning, bro. That nigga gave me 18, Charlie, man. You know what I mean? Off that shit. So like, I'll
Already.
tell the young dudes, man, like for real, like a lot of young dudes out there, Charlie, like they don't know like these crimes they be doing. They don't know how much time this shit can carry. Like all those abductions, like when they go rob somebody and move them around in the house, that's abduction. You know what I mean? Like when you rob somebody that has a car, like that's carjacking. Like they not playing with those type of crimes like that, man. Robbery, carjacking, abduction. You already know what's gonna happen with murder. But those other three, they're not playing
Yeah,
with those jumps right there, man. There's a lot of young dudes that don't know how much time that carry, man. That shit's serious, bro.
yeah. Facts, facts. Okay, cool. So I you catch your armed robbery charge, you in the county
Yeah.
jail. Take me through that all the way to the point where they call your name to get ready to suit up for prison.
Damn, bro. Like, rewind the tape slightly, bro. Like, when I first got bagged, you know what I mean? When I first went to jail, like I was still 17, but I got locked up the end of 2000, which was in September. So that was the end of 2000. I was still 17. My birthday in October. So as soon as I turned 18, they goddamn sent my. I wasn't in a detention home. That's why I was thinking I was gonna go home and they was gonna release me to my parents and all that shit because I was still young. But they waited till I turned 18, bro, and they sent my ass straight to the jail. You know what I mean? So I did probably like 14, 15 months in the jail fighting my case, trying to fight the case. But I did about 14, 15 months, and then I can remember, bro, like I had started seeing like at first I didn't understand why dudes used to be in a rush from the jail to get shipped to the prison. You know what I mean? I ain't understand it. Like I used to be like, these niggas in a rush to go to prison. I'm like, man, I'm trying to do my whole being in the jail. I ain't trying to go, you know what I mean? But after a while of being in the jail, like you'll understand why somebody wants to hurry up and get to prison. You know what I mean? For a lot of reasons. I can name a lot of them, but you like when it was time for me to finally go to prison, I was ready, bro. You know what I mean? I had good old heads that I met that was in the block with that was schooling me about predators. They were schooling me about, you know what I mean, what not to do. Like, you know what I mean? It was already alerting me to gangs was about to hit Virginia. Gangs wasn't really in Virginia at the time when I first got locked up. Gangs kind of came in like 02, 03, 04, you know what I mean? But by the time I got to prison, they started coming. But, you know, they warned me about everything, man. And, you know, I kind of was prepared, bro. I was one of those young dudes that listened. I never act like I knew everything. I wouldn't argue back with the old heads. Like, I just listen. If you're talking good, I'm going to listen. So, like, I kind of was ready, bro. I was ready to get to the freedom, bro. And prison was a little bit more freedom than jail.
Yeah, fact. So, okay, I know in Georgia diagnostic system, you know what I'm saying, you know, the slavery. You know what I'm saying? When you first get the diagnostic, you know what I'm saying, they shave your head, they shave. So you go through that process of having to get in the shower and all that shit. Take me through the process of how y'all diagnostic was, you know what I'm saying? You know, like as far as your diagnostic when you get there, then they assign you a prison, like how it work in Virginia.
All right, in Virginia, it go like this. All right, when you leave the jail, you go to a prison that's called it's a name of a prison. It'll be a name, but it's basically receiving of what you're going to. Receiving is like this place you go to where they classify you. You know what I mean? They find out what prison you're going to go to where you're really going to do your time at. The receiving camp is just a spot where it's headquarters for people to get classified to find out what level they're going to be, which Virginia has levels 1 through 6. So the higher the level, the worse the level. You know what I mean? The worse the prison. You know what I mean? So I can remember when I was at receiving, bro. I had a lot of I got in trouble, bro. I stayed in a hole in the jail, bro. Out fighting, wilding, fighting the police, all type of stuff in the jail, bro. But I remember when I got to receiving, like that right there hurt. It hurt my that actually gave me more points and made my level higher because I didn't have a high school diploma. You know what I mean? I was young. I had jail charges. I had a lot of time. So the dude who the counselor that did my classification, he was like, "Look, the only place I can get you to is Sussex 2." Now, Sussex 2 was a new prison that was like opening up to Virginia inmates. They had DC inmates there from DC, but they was waiting to go to the feds. That was just like a little pit stop for them because they was going to a federal prison. But when we got there, I was kind of like some of the first Virginia inmates to go to Sussex 2. They already had inmates on Sussex 1, which is across the street, and that's a level 5. Sussex 2 is a level 4. So when I got there, the way it is, the way you get off the bus on that junk, Charlie, man, it was a scared straight program, bro. That junk was like, bro, listen, bro, you get off the bus. Like Sussex wasn't playing around because, like I say, they was already like on edge because them DC dudes was just there. You know, DC goes to federal prison. So, you know, DC dealing with some new type of prison, bro. Like they gonna, you know, they maniacs out there, bro. So they was already on edge from like housing those inmates. So when we got there, the Virginia inmates got there, like they was on some crazy shit, bro. They snatched you off the bus. Like the first 3 dudes that they snatched off the bus, I seen one of them, he was kind of bucking and talking back. Next thing you know, boop, 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 boom, dumped him on his damn head with the handcuffs, bro. Like they was making examples, bro. They take you from there, they grab you up off the bus, 2 police at a time, grab you off the bus, dogs barking all in your damn face, trying to bite you. They right there, people yelling at you. This is Sussex, this is what we do. You don't do this, you don't do that. If you cross this line, you will be shot. So Sussex 2 was the only prison that I ever was at that they got guns. And when I say got guns, they got guns in the pod, in the booth. The booth officer has a gun, a shotgun. In the child hall is a shotgun.
Hold
In
on,
the
you
yard,
mean
there's people with shotguns.
a shotgun with live rounds?
Nah, not with live rounds. You know them riot
Oh,
rounds,
the
bro. That
pepper
feel like
ball.
live
Okay,
rounds.
okay,
You know, that
okay.
shit
The
feel
pepper
like a
ball.
live round.
Okay,
Yeah, it feel,
okay. I'm
yeah,
with
but it
you.
hurts though, bro. That joint hurt,
Yeah.
man. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
shotgun look real. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
done
But
been hit with that motherfucker before. Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
that shit is not a good. I got hit by accident. I wasn't even the one getting shot at and got hit, bro. You know they'll get to shooting everywhere in the pod
yeah.
with people fighting, but bro, that experience was a dramatic experience, bro. Like, cause once I started seeing how they was treating us, getting off the bus, they get us in there, Charlie. They get us in the room. I go in the room, bro. I walk in the room. It's 5 COs in there, bro. One CO got one of them old school ass camcorders, and he like this with the camcorder, so they like strip. So I'm like, strip, this 5 COs. So I'm like, all right, I start stripping. When I'm looking at the dude with the dude with the camera got down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's zooming
Filming that
in.
damn boy.
That nigga filming my, hey, bro. I'm telling you, Charlie, man. I was like, yo, man. After I finished that, boom, they put us all in the room. Everybody was shell shocked. Niggas was in that joint quiet. Niggas was looking around like, I'm saying in my head, like, man, I gotta call my damn mama, man. I think they got me at the wrong place, goddammit. They
Yeah,
got me at the
yeah,
wrong damn place. This is the wrong place. I seen them guns. I seen all
yeah.
that, bro. But just that reality in the beginning, Charlie, I knew I was in real prison, bro. Period.
Okay
You
then.
know what I
Okay
mean?
then. So boom, you get through that process. Take me through
Yeah,
when you get your first bunk mate. Like soon as you get you in prison, they done signed you
yeah,
your prison, you there, boom, they drop you off in the dorm. Drive the car from
right.
there.
Man, you gotta understand, like when I'm telling you, when we got to the sussers and shit, right? They was putting you in the cell by who you sat next to on the bus. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
whoever you sat next to on the bus, that was gonna be your roommate. We didn't know that yet, but that's how they set it up. So I ended up going in the cell with a dude, man. He from Yorktown, Virginia, man. Like that's one of them. That's like it's close to Newport News and Hampton. Like that's it's one of them cities by over there. But he was a quiet dude, man. Like he wasn't no wild dude. I think he had like 11 years. I had 18. I think he had 11. But
yeah,
for the most part, man, he was cool. He was quiet. He had his own stuff. His family looked out for him. He had a girl. He had a child. You know what I mean? And for the most part, he was a good dude, man. I ain't nothing bad to say about him, man. But me and him was chilling, man. You know what I mean? Like he the one kind of taught me how to play dominoes real good. You know what I mean? At first, I was a bum in the domino game, but we was locked down so much in there. You know what I mean? Like that's all we had was like little games to play when we was in them cells, man. For lockdown for like a month, bro. They had us locked down for a month before we finally got to like it was like time for us to get to a spot on Sussex 2 that was population after the DC inmates left, man. So me and him gained a good bond from being in the cell for a minute. You know what I mean? Through that whole process, man. But like he was a good dude though. He was definitely a good
yeah,
dude. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man. Okay then, okay then. So, boom, how long did it take you to become chain gang? Like you just knew the ins and out. Like you know how we do it, man. When you felt like how long it took you become chain gang, being aware of your surroundings and how to maneuver
Right.
through the chain gang.
Man, this is my word, Charlie. Like, man, like once you put in that situation, you should know where I'm coming from with this, right? Because I feel like once you put in a situation that serious, like prison is a serious situation because you'll be delusional with yourself in your mind, feeling like this can't be happening. Like this isn't my life until you're on the bus, you're on the way, you're off the bus, you're in the pod, you see 1,000 maniacs. So it's like I kind of had to like just like figure out how to deal with this shit and knew it was real. Once I knew it was real within my mind, I was able to like just kind of like know the do's and nots, the do and not the do's in there. You know what I mean? And it was like I just moved around and just learned on the whim, bro. Like I'll see dudes make mistakes. I'll see this person do something, or I'll witness this, and I always tell myself I'll move different in that situation. I'll analyze the situation and I'll move different in the situation. You know what I mean? Like prison is like mind, like it's mind games within yourself, man, because you're trapped in somewhere that's the size of a gym. You know what I mean? With 80 people, that out of 80 people, you probably only get along with probably 20 people, 15 people at the most out of 80. Um, the other 60 people have attitudes and shit is just wild. It's a wild situation to be in, bro. And it's like if you don't learn fast, you're gonna be out back, man. It's like I just learned
Yeah,
fast, Charlie, man. I had to learn fast, like everything. I was young. I was one of the youngest on the compound when I got there, bro. I was 19, just turned 19 when I got there. So it was like
yeah,
I just had to learn fast. I was from a city that, you know what I mean, they had a lot of good old heads. You know what I mean? I met a lot of good older dudes from Norfolk. And a lot of them moved right. A lot of them didn't. A lot of them did. You know what I mean? I met a lot of good ones, bro. And like the ones that I ran into, they just kind of schooled me. I seen what dudes was doing, and I just picked up fast, bro. Like prison is about picking up fast. Because if you don't know how to pick up fast and learn stuff fast, it's gonna be a long bid for you, man. So like I just kind of made it easier on myself by learning fast, bro. I had to, bro. Like it's you can't play around in there, bro. You got to know what you're doing. Like I just had to figure everything out. You know what I mean? And once you start figuring things out, you start figuring out like how you want your rest of your bid to go. You know what I mean? And once I started figuring that out, I started seeing that trying to get to the bag was where I wanted my bid to go. You know what I mean?
Okay. So boom. I know when you first get to your first count in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, you go through classification, they'll assign you a detail. How the detail system work in Virginia?
You're not guaranteed no job in Virginia. Now, when you start going to those, if you got 3 years to serve, 5 years, 8 years, something like that, you go to those level ones, twos. Those are like the open dorm prisons in our state, level ones and twos and shit. The level threes, they're going to be more cells. They're going to be the prison that has cells. Level four is going to have cells. Level 5 and 6 are going to have cells. So, you're not guaranteed a job in Virginia, man. Like to be honest with you, like I wasn't one of those dudes that came in and feel like I want to go get a job. Like I'm gonna get a job. Like I'm glad they don't do like how they do in y'all state. Like we didn't have to work. You know what I mean? Like Virginia is different, bro. I promise you, Charlie, man. Like you someone that just want to come in there and sleep your damn beard off, man. Every damn day, you can sleep it away, man. Like you get a job if you want a job. You fill out an application. They got jobs in the kitchen, jobs in the gym, jobs on the yard, jobs in the pod. You know what I mean? It's all type of sorts of jobs that you can get, but you get them if you want them. You know what I mean? Getting jobs in Virginia, not only for the money, but it helps you like when you go up for your annual review every year. I don't know what y'all call it. We call it annual review. Like when you go up in front of the counselor and she tell you if you got good time or if your release date change or what you need to do. You need to go to school. You need to do this. That's what they do every year in our state. You know what I mean? So like getting a job usually helps with that because the counselor will tell you that's what you need to do to be able to, you know what I mean? To be able to like get your time lower, get your good time, shit like that.
Okay then. Okay. So throughout your whole bid, you ain't never worked no detail, or you just played the dorm?
Yeah, I had jobs. Damn right, Charlie. I had jobs, bro. I had a I used to clean the showers, bro, on the night shift in a couple of pods on Sussex too. And then when I got to Lawrenceville, I used to go, I had the sweet job, Charlie, man. I used to go to the gym every Friday and pick up no, it used to be twice a month, matter of fact. I'll go pick up the decks of cards, the backgammon pieces, the dominoes, you know what I mean? Anything that got to do with like tabletops for the pod,
Yeah.
the chess pieces
Yeah.
and shit like that. That would be my
Yeah.
job. I would be able to walk to the gym, kick it with other niggas on the other side. You know what I mean? Go pick that up, come back. You know what I mean? I didn't really do nothing, bro. I used to get paid $30 a month just for that.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what
y'all
I
get
mean? $30
paid.
a
Y'all
month.
get paid, but shit. See, in Georgia,
What
they
y'all
got
what
you
y'all
on
making?
what? You ever heard of Nam Bean Records? Nam Bean,
Hell no.
boy, your ass on the ground looking up at the floor, boy. I ain't lying, boy.
That's
Georgia don't pay
crazy.
you nothing. Listen, you work your bike out for a pike out, not a back and a pack,
Damn.
a bike and a pike. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna work your bike out for a pike out,
They
two
gonna work your back
sandwiches and a
out that
horn.
bitch. Hey yo,
Yeah.
we ain't got no labor shit, right? I don't know. I don't unless you on them lower levels. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was all on, but the lower levels I was on was a 3. You know what I mean? So I don't know about the lower jumps, but dudes is making like $30 in the pod, $30. Some dudes make $50 a month in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like it depends what your job is, but like I used to look at that shit, Charlie. Like man, like how can they charge us? I mean, how can they pay us? I mean, I know we prisoners, right? But
Yeah.
damn, bro, like a nigga be happy when he make $30 a month, bro. Nigga making like what he making a week? Nigga making about $8 a week, bro. Like that shit
Yeah.
crazy, man.
But hey,
That shit,
boy,
that shit blew me when I found that out.
some better than nothing when you ain't on that ground, boy. Cause
Facts.
get what? At least
That's a
y'all was
fact.
getting something. You know what I'm
Bro, they
saying?
were getting 30.
But
That's a nice little commissary bag
what?
when you go to the store with
Man,
that.
listen, 30,
Get your
you on
little
the
hygiene and
floor, bitch.
everything.
You warm. You inside the
Yeah.
hive, bitch. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, boy. Hey, boy, it's
Yeah.
cold on that ground, boy. Hold on, boy. Hey,
Damn
go
right.
get. I gotta hit the last look. corner of the water sandwich. They about 4 or 5 French fries. Hold on.
Hit that. Hey, look, the water saving nigga ass in that hole, don't it?
Hey,
That's
I be telling these folk about to eat water sandwiches, bro. They think I be capping. I told them folk, you
bro, that
got to
water
think
saved
about
your
the
life.
shit you want to eat. You got to think about what you want to eat. Then you got to drink that bit, man. You ain't never had to eat no water sandwich, man.
Man, hey, look, hey, Charlie, no, I never had to drink a water sandwich. I done drunk water. They done had like 3 garbage trays in a row when I was in the hole before, bro. And that shit had your stomach touching your back, man. But I can remember, bro, the next morning, dudes was like, they having pancakes, man. And I was so damn hungry one day, Charlie, man. I'm telling you, bro, I went back there. I always been a big dude. I went back there, bro. I came out that joint little as hell, man. I lost so much damn weight. Every time I go to home, I get little as a bitch. Hey, look. That's my word, bro. I got down. I had to do the fumble the pancake game just to eat, bro. Look, this is my word, goddamn. You know, we got chuck holes. Like when they feed you in the hole, they'll open your doors a little space, a little area, and they call it a chuck hole where they slide your tray through and shit, right? So the dude opened my door and shit. He handed me my tray. I got the goddamn the little towel game
Paper
right
on the
under.
floor. You got it on the floor. You got it on
Hey, bro, look. He handed my tray. I get clumsy. I fumble that bitch. That jump Pancakes hit perfect. Pancakes hit perfect. I'm like, yo, I need another tray. He like, I'm blocking him. I'm like, man, drop my shit, man. I'm showing him the tray. And he like, he look at the trustee. He like, give him another tray. Got down there, gave me another tray, bro. I was like, damn. Grab them cakes.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey,
they gonna be hungry back there, bro. They gonna be hungry.
I worked that move where I had them put some goddamn new paper on at my flap because I'm squatted down at the flap. So they bring a tray. I let the nigga push my whole tray and then he was like, you got it. I was like, yeah, I got it. But when he pushed it, I let that bitch hit the floor. Blue. So I was like, man, you don't drop my motherfucking tray, man. I need another motherfucking tray. So I had to get the tray out there. I pick up all that damn food out that newspaper, boy, put it in my bowl, boy. Yeah, got
hey, niggas be hungry, Charlie, man. Niggas be hungry back there, bro. They don't understand. Like sometimes you have food, sometimes you might not be able to get food. It depends who working in Virginia. Like, man, that shit, but sometimes it'll be shit. You gotta eat them trays, man. Like in our hole, they feed you early. Like this how they feed in the hole. They feed you breakfast at 5:30 in the morning. They feed you lunch at 11 o'clock. They feed you dinner at 3 o'clock. Bro, you gonna be hungry as a bitch at 7 o'clock. You gonna die at 7 o'clock, man. I'm telling you, man. That shit crazy, man. Don't go to jail. You don't want to go through that.
I told them folks I used to wake up in the middle of the night and goddamn, especially when I was on tier
drink that water.
That's a what? Boy, I fucked around one night. I woke up, boy, and found the seasoning pike up on my damn mouth, right? So shit, boy, I put a little taste to that water sandwich, boy. Sprinkle that seasoning in that warm water. I thought I had some.
If you had some hot water, you was on, goddamn it. That shit was.
Yeah, I had to put a
taste.
You
had that your hot, that broth. That would have been hot broth for your ass. Yeah, that should have been like a scoop. All right. Oh man, bro, that man, that shit hectic in there, bro.
I would tell them like when I was on tier 2. You know, on tier 2 on the 9-month program, you can't have no store call or nothing. So I used to take the bread off my breakfast tray, the bread off my lunch tray, and save the bread off my dinner tray. So when I wake up about 10 o'clock at night, I fill me up a big ass cup of water and I eat bread on bread.
Hey, I used to hate niggas like you, Charlie, man. Look, my man used to do that next door, right? And he used to be like, about 8:30, he'd be like, bitch, I'm being good over this, bitch. I used to be like, man, you save your shit, man. Nigga used to save his shit. I couldn't save nothing, bro. I was too hungry back that bitch to save anything, my nigga. What'd you say?
I be mad as a motherfucker when them trays ain't got no bread on them because I really can't
save man, the bread will save your ass too. The bread will definitely save your ass. That's a lot.
Man, shit got so real. Shit got so real. I was eating the rutabagas off the tray, bitch. I ain't never ate no rutabaga, bitch. I ate the rutabaga, bitch.
But I was eating a squash. Goddamn it.
Squash that
bitch. Farina game for breakfast. Breakfast coming. They got the farina. That shit look like some goddamn watery grits. Slurp that up, man. You gotta eat, bro. You gotta eat that shit, man. That's a crazy punishment, bro. Real talk.
Nigga be homegrown, hungry that
Nigga,
bitch. Like
you
you
could be
ever just
hungry as a
got
bitch.
so hungry you got mad? You just mad cause you hungry.
Mad as a bitch. You so you mad. You can't read no more books. You can't read no more books. You like, God damn, I can't read no more books, man. I'm
Hell
hungry as
yeah.
a bitch. I kept my ass to sleep. Yeah, never. That's your
Alright.
best bet. Go to sleep for breakfast.
Hell yeah. So look, you know what I'm finna ask you about now, cause you
What's
know
good?
this
What's
was my
good?
lane. This was my field. What's up with that pipe? What the pipe
That
was
pack,
talking about in that bitch?
man. Hey, this is my word, Charlie, man. That pack goddamn, bro, became my motivation to goddamn get through all that damn time, bro. I know that sounds
Yeah,
weird to a lot
yeah.
of people. That's weird for people to really think that niggas like us was trying to get to the bag just to make the time. Like, I started figuring that shit out, Charlie, man. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, it was great trying to become a millionaire in that bitch. But everybody that I saw that tried to become millionaires in there, they used to go down, bro. They never would
Facts.
last. They will always go down. My secret was I'm gonna hustle and make money, but I'm gonna also be comfortable in penitentiary. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep a little money on the side where I can buy the drugs just in case I don't have it. You know what I mean? And that's just how I just did my
Mhm.
bid, bro. But like that sack became like the bro. I'm telling you, man. Once I discovered that, bro, like I'll say by '04, the end of '04, I'm full fledged. Like I got an attitude if I don't got no route. If I don't have a route, I don't even want to talk to niggas, man. I'm mad as hell because I'm telling you, man, like that shit became an addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just chasing, trying to get the package. You know what I mean? So like, I be
yeah.
hearing your stories, bro. How you done got there and ran across on the CO. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Charlie, man. I ain't never bagged my whole bid. I never bagged. You know what I mean?
What?
I had a couple prospects that kind of liked me, but I felt like I never was that. I could never be the dude that like pull up on the jump and you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't know what it was, but I always used to be the brains in the background though. Like I'll be the dude that a goddamn sponsor to play though, because the
Oh
nigga that be
yeah.
trying to bag majority of the time
Yeah.
he can't get to work. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
goddamn I would grab the
Sometimes,
work. You know what I mean? I'm still in
hey,
the picture. I'm
with the
still in
way
the picture.
the jealousy and envy in that motherfucker, that's the best position really to play
Facts,
in the
bro. I started
shadows. You
figuring that shit
feel
out,
me?
Charlie. I started
Hell
figuring that shit
yeah.
out, bro. You know what I
And that
mean?
was
I never
my
got caught with a jack or nothing,
yeah.
bro.
See, we the complete opposite. Cause boy, I was pulling
Yeah,
up on them
y'all shit different.
motherfuckers, and
Y'all
man,
shit different.
listen, I stayed in the hole, but they stayed popping my stupid ass, boy. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
But get what, boy? I got. I'm not sure. I ain't sat down and just counted, but bro, I might have got more packs in the hole than I did on compound.
Damn.
You
And
know
I've been
what I'm
hearing your
saying?
stories and you be saying that shit too. That's crazy.
Hell
That's
yeah. And
crazy.
see, every time them niggas tell on me, I don't trip unless my motion all the way dead. But if I still got motion, I ain't even tripping. Go on, take me to the hole. I can't wait to send you niggas a screenshot of a new pack I just got in the damn bin. Fuck wrong with y'all
Facts. Yeah.
niggas,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Charlie, hold on, Charlie. It's 59, it's 116 people in here, bro. We got 59 likes, Charlie, man. Tell them
Oh
people
man,
goddamn
hold
30.
on,
Man,
man.
you wildin', man. What the hell?
Hold on, man. Hey, my bad,
Yeah,
Global
man. Tell them
Gang,
people get
man.
that
Let me
right,
get in
man.
these
Don't do us
comments.
like that, man.
Yeah, let me get in these comment, man. The Global Gang is in the building, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
y'all tuning in. Know what I'm saying? Got my boy Quizzy in that bit. Got Miss Tamika in that bit. Global Gang, what going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That boy Stank, Tonio Burrow. Yeah. DJ Freaknik. Yeah. Hardcore
They in
boxing
this
dude.
damn
What it
thing.
do, baby? We in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, G Money
Salute
G
hardcore
Code, what it
boxing.
do?
Salute. Salute hardcore boxing. Salute,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
guy.
but
He a
hey,
cool dude. That's
word,
Banky dude. Cool
yeah,
guy.
word on the street, you and Banky Pound were roommates, man.
Yeah, man. Me and Banky Pound was roommates for a short stint, man. I'll say we was roommates for like a month, 2 months at the most. And he got transferred to a
Okay.
lower level. But yeah, I learned a lot from Bank, man. Banky got down was an OG in that bitch, man. Like I told you, he was from DC. So like, got down. It ain't a shitload of them in Virginia prison. It's a lot of them, but not a lot of them. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
like with the odds stacked against him, the way he carried it like shit was serious. And that's
yeah,
what I learned from him. I learned how to move, you know what I mean? Kind of like once you doing something, like he was actually doing shit in there. So like he moved like right, like he didn't rock with a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? I learned that from him. Like rocking with a lot of dudes ain't really they ain't the way to go all the time, bro, because that'll get you late. He didn't do that. You know what I mean? I learned that you got to be full up in prison. Like you want to have a cell full of shit because if you got power, you can sell the food, you can eat the food, you can goddamn buy stuff with the food. Like
Yeah,
it's a great currency, bro. You know what I mean? I learned that
yeah,
from him.
yeah,
He was the
fact.
first dude that I seen was like dumb scrapped in there, Charlie. He was dumb scrapped, but he was already
Yeah,
locked up a little bit. Or he was already like down, like I'll say probably like 12 years ahead of us already. You know what I mean? So he was
yeah,
already advanced. You know what I mean? But yeah, good dude, bro. Good dude, bro.
yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah. So how was y'all chow hall food in Virginia?
Man, listen, man, that child, like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like, Sussex shit was in the way. That shit was in the way, bro. But when I got to the camp, I was telling you about Lawrenceville, the privately owned joint. Bro,
Yeah,
bro, I go in the pod, bro. They got a menu on the bulletin board.
yeah,
Bro, sometimes it's garbage trays, but majority of the time, bro, they feed you on that shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Hot dogs,
yeah.
hamburgers, chicken, goddamn, the holiday shits be scuds. They might pop up one day and have a chicken strips, bro. I got a story about chicken strip, Charlie. I almost choked on the damn chicken
No,
strip.
no,
Bro, I
no.
almost died, bro. I almost died, Charlie, man. I almost died in the trap. I'm trying to be greedy, bro. Almost died, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
what happened? What
bro,
happened?
that's my word, bro. Word. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got a story about that shit, man. I almost died, bro. I had 2 chicken strip trays. Bro, they had chicken strips on Charlie with tater tots, goddamn
Hmm.
corn on the cob. You know what I mean? This was a ball with
Yeah.
a cake game. You know what I mean? This was a boss tray right here. So I had
Oh
2 of
yeah.
them janks, bro. I go to the child hall, bro. Everybody at the table with me got 2 trays. Niggas is in there crushing. Niggas got ketchup, ranch. You know what I mean? Niggas got all the tools you need for this tray. Bro, I get to
Hmm.
chewing the goddamn chicken strip, bro, and I tried to swallow, pause. I tried. Bro, I felt the jank kind of feeling crazy, right? I hit my drink, Charlie. My drink said, this shit didn't even go down. That's when I
Damn.
stood up. That's when I panicked. Bro, that's when I panicked, bro. I got up. I was like, oh, shit. Everybody looking like, oh, shit. Man, nigga came out of nowhere, bro, hit my back. Boom, boom. Man, that shit was like a cartoon, Charlie. The chicken strip, that shit came up, bro. The nigga saved my life, bro. I thought I was gonna die in that bitch on a chicken strip, my nigga. I promise you, bro. That shit was crazy.
Damn.
But they
See
feed
how
you
they
good though. That's why they feed you good on
see.
Lawrenceville. A lot of places
So
whack, but that place is good. You know what I
so
mean?
how is Chicken Day in the chow hall in Virginia?
Man, Chicken Day, goddamn, used to be wild, bro. You already know a nigga might die over a goddamn quarter leg.
Oh,
you, you
oh,
like,
that's how it was
nigga
too.
might
Hey,
die
how
over
many
that damn quarter leg.
was
Goddamn
it
it, you know what I
ever?
mean?
You know how niggas buy the chicken from niggas and shit. Was it ever a nigga who sold his chicken 4, 5 times and ended up get beat up?
Bro, you already know it used to be a nigga that sold his chicken 100 times and he trying to wheel and deal like he got it under control because he got this dude chicken and the plan never worked out for him at the end of the day, man. I ran across a couple of those dudes, man, but chicken used to be real, bro. Like, niggas is not playing, niggas bringing that chicken back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Niggas,
fact.
niggas ain't playing with that
But
chicken.
listen,
Niggas ain't playing with that
listen.
chicken.
I be telling people when you got bullshit trays, oh, they'll let you
Yeah,
do whatever you want to do with that shit.
right.
Chicken Day,
That
boy, they got
chicken.
that bitch like Fort Knox, bitch.
That shit like feel like the president in the damn building. When that chief you might
Yeah,
see
yeah,
you will see the warden out that day. You might damn the warden out here today. Like the lieutenant, the
yeah,
wardens,
yeah,
counselors,
yeah.
everybody out this damn chicken. The fuck?
Man,
But
listen,
yeah,
boy,
man, that shit crazy.
for
That shit
real.
crazy, man.
So shit. What was it like the first time you had your first fight in none?
Bro, I had my first fight, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Got down. My first fight in that junk, man. Man, goddamn, I was about to rumble a dude when we finally because they had us on lockdown forever. You know what I mean? So I just had recently got into it with a dude over the TV. You know what I mean? Because like I was telling you, when we got the Susses, right? I told you them DC inmates was there. So you know, all the DC. A lot of people don't know this. A lot, the district of DC, Washington DC, they all their cases go federal. You know what I mean? They don't have no state cases at all. When you catch a dude with DC with a state case, word, bro. I didn't really know that until I got locked up. But yeah, all they shit is federal. So when I told you they was holding them in our joint, Sussex 2, and we was on lockdown until they got rid of them, they was shipping all of them to the feds. That was just a little stop they had because they closed their jail down, which was called Lorton. You know what I mean? They ended up closing their shit down, and that was in Virginia. But when they closed that down, that's when they sent them to the new spot, Sussex. So they was all in there with TVs and shit. Like, you know, they had TVs in their property, but when they go to the feds, they can't take none with them. They can't take none of their property to the feds. So the dudes that they knew from DC, from Northern Virginia, like Northern Virginia is close to DC. You know what I mean? Like they like DC dudes. So like the dudes that they knew that was from on the camp, they was leaving them shit in the trash can, like out in front of our building. Walkmans, TVs, every goddamn thing, bro. Clothes. So niggas just was raiding the trash can, getting TV. So long story short, I raided the trash can. Goddamn, I get a TV. You know what I mean? The dude from Northern Virginia that was like say was from DC said his man left from the joint. So that was a big thing. Me and him was about to rumble over that, you know what I mean? But it didn't go down.
Yeah.
But goddamn, right after that, you know what I mean? I ended up getting into it with a nigga and I ain't even told his story yet because it ain't really a story. Like, but me and this nigga got the rumbling over spades, man. It was the dumbest fight ever, bro. Like, he came over spades, over spades, bro.
Yeah.
Over spades, my nigga. We get into it because he said I reneged. He go through my books. He picked the book and picked the wrong book. I did renege, but he picked the wrong book. So when he picked the wrong book, you already know the rules. So he was trying to say, nah, you renege. I ain't gotta find it. I said, bro, you gotta pick the right book. I don't know how y'all play, Charlie, but you gotta. I play. You gotta. All right, so I tell him that he get the arguing. Niggas are like, man, y'all doing too much talking. So I like, let's go on a sale. Man, me and him going to sale. We rumble. We rumble. He was a little taller than me. You know what I mean? He hit me a couple times. I hit him a couple times. I never got my ass whipping there. That was dead. I never got punished in there. We rumbled. You know what I mean? Short little fight. After like five minutes, we kept locking up. Dudes came in there and broke it up. You know what I mean? But I felt good after the fight because I was just let it be known that I'm gonna fight any damn body. Like, even if I even get my ass whooped, who knows what I'm gonna do after the ass whooping, but I'm gonna fight any damn body. So I felt good after the fight. I don't know how he felt, but I felt good after that first fight, Charlie. That was the first fight, bro.
Hey, a lot of people ask me, how is it for a person that's incarcerated? Can you survive as a civilian? Go on, tell them how you were rocking, man.
Man, you can survive as a civilian because right now Virginia is heavily gang populated with gangs in the prison. If you're a civilian, man, I'm gonna tell you to stay away. Don't do drugs. You know what I mean? You don't really need like everybody finds friends in prison. Like, you know, regardless if it's somebody where you from, somebody you grew up with, somebody you knew back in the day, somebody you went to school with, like whatever it is like that. If you're not in a gang, now gangs hang with the gangs, you know what I mean, and people from their city. But if you're just a civilian, man, like you shouldn't want to join a gang. You shouldn't want to do drugs. You shouldn't want to sell drugs. You know what I mean? All these things that I'm naming, they comes with violence, borrowing commissary. You know what I mean? Borrowing items. That's something else that'll get you. I just did a story about that. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff right there is stuff that'll get you in trouble, man. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to be a civilian, your best bet is to kind of just keep your head down, mind your business. You know what I mean? Try to get you a job. Like, I know a lot of civilians, you probably did too, Charlie, that worked in the kitchen for years, worked on the yard for years, and they mind their business and they just do their bid. So you can do it as a civilian, man. You just gotta want dudes that be civilians. They try to get into all type of bullshit, and then once you get into all type of BS, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no rules. You know what I mean? Like, dudes gonna carry you how you supposed to be carried, man. But like, being a civilian can be a good thing and a bad thing, man. I made it as a civilian. You know what I mean? I kind of was like diplomatic. I was cool with everybody, the gang members, the dudes from other cities that I just met. And you know, when you first get locked up in the prison, Charlie, you meeting dudes from all over the state that you would have never met before. You know what I mean? So like, I was cool, bro. Like everybody rocked with me, bro. Like I never really was disrespected, and you know what I mean. Like dudes trying to carry me and none of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But you can make it as a civilian, man. You just gotta be able to stay out the way and don't get in this shit, man. You know what I mean? And you'll be able to
Yeah,
make it.
so
Period.
yeah, so I tell them from my perspective because I'm affiliated, and I
Right.
tell them like you would be more at peace as a civilian because affiliated, you got your own kind. Sometimes be bigger ops than the ops for real. You feel me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Especially when you now if you a crumb bum ass affiliated individual, then you really ain't gonna have no problem. But you a nigga that's in motion and you be in the loop and you affect the economy of your dorm or the prison you at. Man, see, I had to look at it from that aspect because I was
Right.
one of the niggas who was always in the loop. And see, that shit get real
Right.
political. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
once I got to see that side, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different type of way you got to learn how to finesse. You feel what I'm saying? Because
It
you have
is.
so many enemies and you could tell a nigga yes 100 times straight, but soon as you tell him no that one time,
Yep.
it's over with. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
over
So
with.
hey, yeah. So what would you say as far as making like side money and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature? What would you say what was most lucrative for you?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, Charlie, man. When I got to that spot, Lawrenceville, man, I ended up meeting somebody, man. And this lady was gangster, bro. Like my man plugged me with my man, hooked me up with her, you know what I mean? And like she was about that bread, you know what I mean? She was a big girl, but she was about that bag, bro. And like around the time I met her, it's around the time where when I first got on that camp, it was just all mid grade it was at the time. Niggas was selling the mid weed, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
this is in 2009. So by 2011, by the time I met this woman, you know what I mean? The loud pack just hitting. So if you get the loud pack, like it went from being like we sell spoons of weed, like the mid weed, you can get 6 spoons for $100. You get 3 spoons for $50. You know what I mean?
oh,
So
y'all
out
using
that whole
spoon?
bro, we use spoon, like it's a word that just stuck with the state. And I measure my shit by my hand. I don't spoon my stuff. I measure it my hand. I blind eye all my shit, bro. And if it's a spoon to you, it's a spoon. If it's not, it's not. Like a whole spoon of shit. Like some of the old heads that do that, and it'll be a shitload of weed. But like I couldn't do it, man, because I smoke. I gotta make money and smoke. But at the same
Yeah,
time, though,
hey.
like,
So listen, well let me stop you right there.
uh,
Are
you
you
good?
familiar? Are you familiar with the fluff game, nigga?
The fluff gang, yeah, you gotta know how to make that paper look like a fat boy. You, hey, I bag up the commissary sheet, Chauncey. Y'all got the commissary sheets. You know,
Yeah,
the little
yeah,
bubble
yeah,
sheet. That's what I
yeah,
bag up in. I bag up in them shits.
yeah.
And I used to know how
Hey,
to make the
see,
paper. I put a big square paper.
yeah, yeah. Hey,
Ah,
that did that bit,
stuff
boy.
that damn paper. All right, you got it, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling
hey,
you. What I was about to tell you though, Charlie, is that
yeah,
when I end up getting her though, I end up getting the loud pack. So this was my man. I go through my man. You know what I mean? My man ended up getting it. We split a zip, and we had a half a zip apiece. So
yeah,
like the loud pack going on the compound. So we went from doing 6 spoons of the mid to 2 for $50 on the loud. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So just do the math on that. So niggas is making like off the half a zip. I'm making about damn near 2,500. You know what I mean?
oh
So like
shit,
I'm smoking, I'm selling. Listen, we changed the game. We selling the mid J's used to go for $5 or a pack back when they had the tobacco and all that shit. But since the pack's
yeah,
gone, $5. The
yeah,
loud pack, $10.
yeah,
Them Jones was $10. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I got a million of them sticks running around. Goddamn, I got the spoons. Man, I'm telling you, man, that was a good time, man. I used to go to the VI and get my shit, Charlie, man. And goddamn,
yeah,
I made a lot of money, bro. I messed up a lot of money, but just through that whole period, bro, like I just like it just, you know what I mean? You know when you got that power in there, bro, when you getting that drug, dudes knew when I used to come back from the VI, they would already know the count. They would already know the count when I come out from VI, man, because they can smell it. God damn it. You know what I mean? They can
yeah,
smell that loud pack, man. So like that was a good time right there, bro. I made a decent little amount of change. I used to look out for her. You know what I mean? Pay her
yeah,
bills,
yeah.
send her bread. I used to send her 600 off every plate, bro. You know what I mean?
Five,
Like now, she used to love getting that money. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, see, me, I was on the other end. Like, I used
You
to
were making them
see a
big plays, Charlie.
yeah, I used to see a female and I manifest shit in my mind like, damn, I pre-record in my brain what I'm gonna hit her with the next day and just to
Yeah,
see. I get off on seeing if this
yeah,
shit gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Sometimes it did,
yeah.
sometimes it didn't. But see, you know, in Georgia having an officer, it's cool, but it's the low ball. But that boy,
Right.
you can come up with you a Michael Vick and a Roddy White though. Oh yeah. Yeah, boy, you get
Michael
them
Williams,
muggers.
Roddy White, god damn. So,
Yeah,
hey, let
boy,
me
them
ask you this
played
though,
them.
Charlie. Let me ask you this though, because look,
Yeah,
that shit that just started happening in like, I'm gonna say the only place it happened at was at Lawrenceville. You know what I mean? The place I was at,
yeah.
but it started happening. I'll say like in 2012. Y'all, when did y'all start throwing shit over the fence? How long
Shit,
ago was that?
I got to prison in 2009. I
Uh huh.
didn't get I didn't realize because see the whole time I'm thinking niggas is just having officers. But then I started using common sense. Like this nigga got too much shit for the police to be done brought this shit. So
Right, right,
how I learned about busting moves over the gate. One of my people, he was like, "Hey, little bro," he seen me on the walk. He was like, "Hey, little bro, don't you got a phone? What door you in?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm in such." He was like, "Give me your number." So I give him my number. I don't know what he finna call me about shit, cause he was an OG. So I'm thinking I done did something. I'm scared of him. I'm like,
yeah.
damn, OG done pushed up, asked me for my number and shit. So when he called me though, he was like, "Hey, what you see when you look out your window?" So I tell him what I see or whatever. He was like, "Look, I'm finna get ready to handle some business. I need you to watch the P card and let me know when it get round on your side. That'll let me know how much
Bam,
time I got
with
to
the
handle
jack.
my business."
Ah,
So yeah, so I'm like, shit, all right. So then I'm like, oh, these boys finna bust a move because they want me to watch the Pete car. So they must finna throw something over the gate. And that's when
right.
I learned about, and this was about 2012. This was about
About the same
2012.
time. About the same
Yeah,
time. About the same
yeah,
time. That's crazy. That play, I call that play the Wildcat offense, bro, because like that shit was just unorthodox, bro. Like it was a good thing
yeah,
to do, but it made everything hot as a pistol. Like I'm
yeah,
telling you, man, like those people
yeah,
fired the whole lawnmower crew. The whole
yeah,
lawn, about 8 niggas, the whole lawnmower crew. 'Cause they used to have people cutting grass on Lawrenceville. Man, they
yeah,
fired the whole lawnmower crew, bro. That shit was so Lawrenceville don't have a tower. Like that's the only prison, Charlie, that don't have a tower. Like like where the people be at with the gun. Ain't no,
yeah.
not one, bro, not one. So
Oh
like,
man.
once niggas figure out the coordinates, like you say you be doing, once niggas figure out the
Yeah,
coordinates of that shit,
yeah,
and on Lawrenceville, they got 2 ball fields. Like we got the yard with the basketball court and the big circle, you know what I mean, with the fence in the middle, is two full courts and all that. Then on the left side, they got a ball field that's close to like the interstate. And then on the other side of the yard, which is the same setup with the full courts, they got a ball field on the right side of the compound that's by the woods. So like
yeah,
once that shit was so easy for dudes, man. Like you got the horn, like dudes was putting that shit together simple, but like I won't knocking dudes for it. And I had got in the car with it once, and then it didn't go right because the weed that got wet, it rained. A nigga couldn't get the shit, Charlie. Niggas was throwing that shit over the fence, bro. That shit was disguised like grass. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
yeah, yeah,
niggas, was,
yeah.
niggas was slinging it over the fence, bro. But yeah, I be hearing y'all be doing that shit though, man. Like it's nothing though, man. You know what I
Man,
mean?
listen. See, one thing I can say in chain gang, getting on that, yeah, that was the worst thing to do.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I
y'all call the
must,
court. Yeah,
yeah, but I must admit,
yeah.
I
That
must
nigga on that,
admit,
yeah, goddamn it.
nigga on that, yeah, boy, he,
Nigga on
oh yeah,
that,
yeah, but
yeah,
so, but one thing I must admit is some talented niggas on that, yeah, boy. So
right, right.
these niggas smart, like, and then you got so many phones in there, so nigga using that Google Map, motherfucker, and putting that damn thing together. Oh yeah,
That's why they don't want us with no
yeah,
jacks. That's why they don't want no
yeah.
jacks, man. That's crazy
Yeah.
right there, bro.
But
That's
see,
wild.
it's a system in Georgia, bro, because you
Right.
know how much fucking money they make off of niggas throwing shit over the gate? We're gonna let you get it because when we shake down and catch you with it, we charging you for $100, nigga. Yeah,
You
every time
told
you
me
get
that. So
called on
that's
the
so look, let
phone,
me ask you this,
that's
Charlie.
$100.
They charge y'all. You was saying that with me and you kicked it the other night. They charge y'all. You was like, so they charge, like, if I get caught with a jack and I'm in Georgia, I'm gonna get a
Yeah,
fine of how much you say?
$100.
$100. That's nothing right there.
You
Fuck
get
it. I'm gonna
caught
get
with
another
another
jack.
one.
I'm gonna get another
$100.
jack.
And then every DR you
Take the
get,
money.
every write up you get, automatic $4 going off your book. They charge you $4 for every write up. Yeah.
That's crazy. Do they charge y'all to live in there every day?
Uh, I mean, you go to the store, you know what I'm saying? Regular chain gang, like you got some niggas, they what you call state babies. They just go to the chow hall, they waiting on trade. But then you can go
That's
to the
it.
store and shit, order shit out the store. But yeah, we don't get paid or none of that shit, bro. If
Damn,
you ain't got
that's crazy.
nobody in the free world that send you no money, your best bet is to go get you a detail. Cause if you ain't got no detail, you just waiting on trade, you gonna be a poor ass bitch enough, boy.
You gonna
You
be
gonna
a
be on the
poor ass
ground.
nigga.
You gonna be on the ground looking up at the floor,
Boy,
boy.
a bitch of that
Man.
shit, Charlie. Hey, yeah, that's how it is in Virginia, man. Like for real, it's dudes in there. Like your motion don't always gotta be like the pack. You know what I mean? Getting the sack and getting the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like dudes draw, dudes got down fix shit. Dudes know how to
Mm-hmm.
make food. Dudes know how to sew. Dude, I can go on and on. Like it's so many
Yeah,
hustles
fact.
inside of prison. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
It's so many hustles, man. It's a
Yeah,
million
bro.
hustles on that shit, man. Like,
Yeah. Hey man, I know
real
you
shit.
got to go tap in with your folk time shit. How much time you got left?
We got like 10 minutes. We got like
Oh,
10
okay,
minutes.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay
we
then,
cooling,
okay
bro.
then.
We good.
All
Yeah, we
right. So
chilling. We chilling.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
My perspective of overall the prison is mental warfare for the simple fact you
right,
have simple things that the average mind don't pay attention, like they want to keep you away from colors. Think about it. Anything with colors in it, they want to take it away from you. Don't think that
right,
for a reason? They want everything gray and white, blue and white, something and white. You feel me?
right.
It's just the small thing, the intellectual thing, they say it's for reform in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? In Virginia, they might actually give a fuck about y'all reforming, but in Georgia, they don't give two fucks about reform. We need
Mm,
to get this money up out you. You feel me? So
right.
from your aspect and being locked up in Virginia, what kind of programs y'all had to better the niggas that were locked up?
Man, like I'm gonna be honest, like as far as if you somebody that got time to do, like if you doing time, like you got a little number, kind of like when we first started off, it ain't really no programs to kind of like reform you. Like I didn't feel like any type of prison reform situations until I finally got down to 2015. And then that's when they transferred me from Lawrenceville to Greensville, to where Jay Williams was at. They transferred me there. And I went to the re-entry pod from there. You know what I mean? And from there, that's why I kind of experienced like that pod was different, Charlie. I got a lot of stories about this pod because this was a go home pod, had dudes going home with less than a year. Like I had like 12 months. They had less than a year's. They had old heads that was in there that kind of like they had life sentences, like, but they going up for parole because in Virginia, we got parole after if you was locked up after 96 or 97, one of the two, you're eligible for parole. But anybody after 96 and 97, you're under new law, you're doing 85%. So all the old timers, they still get parole. So they had them in the block and they was running programs as far as like reform programs, like what you talking about. They'll have them in the block and they'll have their own class. And it used to be one dude in there. He used to have a class where he'll have you acting out like how you think your first day will be when you go home. Like then he had dudes that come in from other buildings and they'll act like somebody that's trying to give you some drugs when you get out. And how what type of I used to like that class because like reenacting that stuff right there, kind of like it gets you aware of like how it's going to be when you get out there, man. Because everybody goes through the same thing, man. Like you got dudes when you come home that's gonna kind of like try to, you know what I mean? Niggas don't want to give you money no more. Niggas want to give you more work first day
Yeah,
home and put you back in the streets. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's gangster for nobody. Like, even if you a nigga that got it like that or whatever, like if you feel like giving somebody some work is a good gift when he first come home, you whack, man. In my opinion, like get a nigga some money. Let them figure this shit out for a while before you throw them back in the trap because dudes come home thinking they can trap like penitentiary. You know what I mean? That's why so many dudes go back because coming home thinking you can trap like penitentiary is not gonna work out for you, man. If you've been gone for over a decade, 5 years, coming home thinking you're gonna trap like penitentiary is not gonna work. It's a different trap, man. You a new face. Niggas don't care who you was, what you did back in the day. That shit do not matter, man. You know what I mean? I don't suggest for nobody to come out there and hustle, but if you're going to get your feet wet, if that's the only option that you have, man, you must come home and evaluate the whole landscape of the situation. Because if you think you're just going to get a pack and just try to fit in and I'm going to no, the new snitches, the new robbers, all these people are going to be waiting on your green ass to come right out there and they're going to line you up or they're going to set you up with the police or they're going to try to kill you, man. So, like, I don't suggest you, like, nobody to do it. So that's why those reform classes, what I saw at Greensville, like, I felt like it used to help some dudes. Like I looked at it like I used to like seeing how dudes react to the reenactment. You know what I mean? Because like picking the wrong move in there in class, it used to be embarrassing for some people. Like every time I went up there to try to reenact something, like I kind of made sure like it was a real situation. You know what I mean? I didn't want to fail the test because I wasn't gonna fail the test when I went home. I knew when I was going home, the streets was done, man. Like I just felt like I seen so many people come in and out that shit, Charlie. Like through my 16 years, I seen dudes go home, come back. Like that's wild when you witness that the first time. When you see a dude go home from prison and then he end up right back in the prison, that's a wild look, man. So like I just saw so much and saw so much mistakes and saw that the streets is really a goddamn myth. Like Troy Ave said, man, this shit is a myth, man. Like you can make it out here in the streets, but the destination is jail or grave. You know what I mean? Like it's worse than back in the day how the destination was. So like everybody just stay out the way, man. Like you know what I mean? That's basically what I can say. Like stay out the way, man. Like the streets is a situation where a lot of people are forced to live like that. A lot of people grow up into like this is how they gotta live. You know what I mean? My advice to the people that gotta grow up in a situation like that, if you feel like you don't want to do that no more, you know what I mean? Just get away, move. I don't care how much money it'll take. If you got money, if you can get your kids or whatever and just move them from that area, man, you'll be saving lives, man, because majority of the kids that grow up in the poverty areas, man, they growing up in the cycle, man. They seen their brother do it. Now they doing it. Now they the older ones. Now the younger ones under them doing it. It's just a crazy cycle, man, that to be honest with you, I don't know if we're gonna be able to break, man. You know what I mean? But the people that's people like us, like people that want to stay out the way and shit, like we can send a message to the people, you know what I mean? And like let them know that it's okay being a regular dude. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. Like I'm not even old, but I feel like an old head, but just how I move. You know what I mean? But you got to know how to move out here to make it out here. So like being regular is cool, man. You don't got to keep up with the Joneses. You can create your own motion, and then you can pop out, like you say, Charlie. You pop out on their ass once you create your own motion, man. It's just patience, man, and time. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about that song. They be like, "What you mean by you in the middle of the ocean?" Shit, society is an
start a new
ocean.
wave.
Yeah,
right.
society is an ocean. What you put in your
Facts.
mind, what you manifest, what you want to create, you know what I'm saying, using your creative self, that's you manifesting, creating a new wave, a new whatever. If you got a job at Wendy's, but then you selling plates on the side, you selling snacks,
Right.
you created a wave. That's a wave,
Definitely.
baby.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So in my head, I'm always when I'm out here in society, I'm trying to create a new avenue. I'm trying to create a new wave. You feel me? And I'm out here in the middle of this motherfucker. I'm out here in the middle of
Damn
this
right.
bitch.
It makes
So
sense.
shit, you
That
know
makes
what I'm
sense,
saying?
bro.
I
I
waited
caught
my
that when I heard
time.
the song. I caught that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the society is the ocean, bro. Like,
Yeah, society
man,
is the ocean.
shit is the ocean,
Yeah,
man.
boy.
Like it's not easy, man. Like for real, Charlie, man. I don't be a lot of dudes be trying to like sometimes like play it like I'm trying to sound like I'm better than dudes, like you know what I mean. But you just gotta be able to, man. Like you can make it out here, man. I'm telling you, like you can really make it out here, man. Like you know, 2000 about to be 2025, y'all. You know what I mean? You got to understand, like, it's all sorts of ways to gain your motion, man. Like, YouTube is an option, man. Like, you can get up here and create your own wave and be your own boss and create your own business, man. And like we didn't have this back in the day. I feel like we had this back in the day. It would have saved a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? But like, you know, like man, like it's the shit rough out here, Charlie, man. Like dudes struggle to stay out, and that's why I always talk to the dudes that like been to jail and be on the goddamn ins and outs of getting in trouble. Like You know what I mean? Like, you know, you get in trouble, man, but I feel like if you in your 30s now, like if you somebody like in your 30s, like, you know, like if you someone growing up, early 20s, like you might have to go through your experience to kind of learn your lesson to be able to. I became a man doing my bid. I became a man in prison, y'all. Like, and you know, I didn't want to, but that was what the situation was. So like sometimes you got to go through a journey to be able to find yourself. You know what I mean? And prison was part
Yeah.
of my journey, and I went through it and found myself, man. So like, you know, if you out here and you feeling like the walls are closing and you can't do nothing but trap or scam or do whatever you got to do to get your bread, like just understand, man. Like it's not gonna be you that gets hurt when you get locked up. It's gonna be your family. It's gonna be the people that's gonna miss you, the people that gotta write you letters, the people that gotta answer the phones, the people that gotta goddamn go to your court cases. You know what I mean? This is stuff I tell the people all the time. Like, you don't just hurt yourself, you hurt your damn self when you go to jail, but like the family suffers too, bro. You know what I mean? It's like I
Yeah.
don't really want to put my family through that shit no more, Charlie, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with
Not
you,
only
bro.
that, you become a bill.
Facts.
You become a brand new bill. You a new
A
bill.
brand new bill. Yeah,
Yeah,
tell
facts, man.
them, goddamn it. That's a fact. Like
Yeah.
they gotta pay money for something, goddamn
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that's another reason I hustled in there, Charlie, man, because like I didn't really want my mama in there with that responsibility, like to like I felt like I was a man in there. I had to take care of myself, bro. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
facts.
And that's another reason I hustled the way I did in there. You know what I mean? Like, and for real, I know they didn't want me to do that, but you know, like that's what I chose to do, man. Like it's prison, man. Like I'm telling you, prison got all type of different type of shit that goes on and happens to people, and it's just a dangerous place, man. Georgia is dangerous, Virginia is dangerous, Texas is dangerous, California, everywhere is dangerous, man. Like if you get locked up, anybody that's on this live that's listening, man, I don't care what state you in, every jail, every prison is dangerous, man. Every state has prisons where all the maniacs are at from your state, and every state has maniacs. So like, you know what I mean? That's what you're gonna be around if you get locked up. Y'all hear the stories that we do. These are the people that's waiting in there. Those are the people that's
Yeah.
waiting in there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it's so many damn stories, man. It's so many shit. It's so much shit that happen in there. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
That's
shit
why I
happen
tell
every
them,
day damn near.
hey, I tell them, I say, man, I ain't even scratched the surface yet. Like, man,
I
I
ain't
ain't
even pitched the
even
bitch
scratched
yet.
the
Yeah.
surface yet. Like,
Yeah.
this shit ain't in my mind. They be like, yeah, your shit five. In my mind, this shit ain't even got good yet.
Right.
This shit
We ain't
ain't
in
even
the
got
bag
good
yet. We ain't
yet.
even in our bag yet, man. Like it's just
Yeah.
this shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like real talk, man. They look, man, 99 likes, goddamn Charlie. That's what's up right there, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
put
They
one more
doing
up
their
there,
damn
man. Give us
thing.
100. Somebody get Charlie 100 likes, man. Don't do
One
that,
more
man. One
like,
more
man.
like,
Boy, I
man.
know I can get
One
one
more
more.
like, man. Come on, man. One more,
One
man.
more in
Give my
this
man
damn
one
bitch.
more, man. You
One
know what I
more. Come on
mean?
with it.
One more,
Yeah,
man. Nigga got
there it
down.
is.
This is official right here, man.
Untold.
There you
That
go.
right
There you
too,
go.
boy.
There you go. There you go, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
y'all, man. Who
boy.
did that, man? Appreciate y'all, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
Appreciate
real.
y'all, man. We working, man. Like real talk. I'm gonna tell the people this, Charlie, before we slide though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell them, man. Like, I'm happy to see what you're doing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? To see somebody that's kind of like moving how I'm moving on this shit. You know what I mean? To see somebody that's motivated and got down, like he see what the future holds. You know what I mean? Like this shit is bigger than us. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we can open more doors, bro, if we get bigger. So like to see what you're doing, bro, to see how you on your grind, man, and to see how you rocking, bro. Like I'm happy for you, bro. You know what I mean? Like we was put in this situation for a reason, Charlie, man. God give us this situation, bro. We gotta take advantage of it, my nigga. So like I'm happy, bro, to see you in your situation, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Salute to you, my guy. Real
Hey,
talk, man.
same to you, bro.
Real talk.
Same to you, bro.
Appreciate
Shit,
it, bro.
when I popped out on this shit, I seen y'all, boy. You know what I'm saying? And like we were talking about earlier, you
Yeah,
know this shit.
yeah,
We all got that competitive gene. I'm like, well, I got to
yeah.
tighten up. Well, I'm on
That's
this
by
shit
nature. That's
ass,
by
boy.
nature.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm watching
yeah.
everything. I'm
What?
watching everything. I watch everything. People that don't know, I look at everything, y'all. Y'all see, I ain't got nothing to do but stay my ass out the way in this crib. I'm watching every damn thing, man. So yeah, I've been on Charlie Global, man. I've been on him, bro. Like I'm happy we linked, man, because like you know we kind of the new ones in the game, y'all. Like we the new ones, and we trying to make sure the prison stories never die. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like we
yeah,
gonna keep this shit going as long as possible, just like everybody
yeah.
else been keeping it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Cause see,
Period.
that global game platform real serious, man. I was just out and about in traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Without telling her to do it or nothing like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Crystal in the comments right there, she just hit me out the blue like, hey, look, nigga, I'm finna hit this person, this person, this person, this person.
She
When
hit
they
me
hit me
too.
back,
She hit me up.
nigga, we
Yeah.
finna pop. So I'm like,
Let's
shit,
do
all
it.
right. So she hit me. She like, that boy Trey hit back. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
it's
Sound
up.
right.
So man, shout out to Crystal, man. You know what I'm
Shout out to
saying? Cause I
Crystal,
was
man. Real talk.
bullshit.
Shout out to
I
Crystal,
ain't
man.
lying, but yeah, she reached out and put that damn thing together, boy. So hey, man, I
Facts.
appreciate the slide through.
Facts,
And
man.
y'all know, man,
Very
next time we
professional.
going up on
Very
his
professional
channel.
and everything, bro. You know what I mean? She very
Yeah,
professional with it and everything, bro. You got a good one on your
yeah.
team, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But yeah, shout out to Crystal, man. She linked me down. Hey, Charlie, that shit shot up to $116 likes, bro. That quick,
Whoa,
man.
I see that
You know what I
damn
mean?
thing,
That's hey,
boy.
bro. Listen, don't tell them nothing. Look, don't tell them nothing, man. We on they gonna see our face every week for a long time, man. So like,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? That's what
Boy,
it
we
is,
lit.
bro. We super lit,
Yeah,
bro. You
boy.
know what I mean? We just gotta keep working, bro. That's it. Stay consistent on these people. Keep working. That's it, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Alright,
That's it,
yeah, that's
bro.
what it do, man. Hey, finna get up out of here, man. Appreciate my boy. Stay out the way, Trey, man. Hey, y'all get used to it, man. We in this damn thing, man. This shit finna be on a regular. You feel me?
Let's get
Yeah,
it.
boy, we in this
Yeah.
damn thing, man.
No
Oh
question,
yeah,
man.
man.
Charlie, we
Salute,
locked
bro.
in, bro. You already know the count. I'm gonna go live and have you on my jump, man. We're gonna get that jump right, man. I'm gonna interview Charlie Global, man. My first interview, y'all. In my first interview, gonna be with Charlie Global, man. We want to know everything about you. We want to know how it
Yeah,
started with you and how it ended, bro. You know what I mean? That's how we're gonna do it,
yeah.
man. We're gonna stay locked in forever, my nigga. That's what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Already, bro. Well, respect, bro. For real, bro, man. We
Respect,
finna get
man.
up out
Respect,
this
bro.
damn thing, boy, but I'll be
Let's go.
back.
Hey, let's go see if the 49ers can get us a W, man. Let's
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm finna pop out and see
go
what's
see,
going
man.
on now. I'm gonna hit you up, bro.
Holler at you, bro. Be easy.
All right, same to you, bro. Out this damn
All right.
thing.